Hey everyone, and welcome to the All Elite Zone podcast for AEW Rampage live reaction. Just Fighter Fest AEW Rampage. So just sit on the graphic, but I'm just calling it Rampage. Yeah, it should be a well. If you've heard about the wrestling news, you know a lot's went down. And in our intro, well, Carly said before she wants to see everything burned down. In our intro, it said "Let it burn." So
Here's to watch it all burn. I love it. I love the chaos.
I think things are about to change like big time.
It's a train wreck, and I love it.
I love the blue and the like on the stage and stuff.
That is a nice motif they got going.
Oh, they're coming in hot. Oh, what do we have?
Oh,
Oh,
Hangman and Silver and Butcher and Blade.
I got you a T-shirt too. It says, "Oh, it says Butch too."
Uh,
I love that segment. That was hilarious.
It
it's
was
not.
good.
Everyone thinks it's towards Butcher, but it's not. Or if they're trying to make it towards Butcher, it's not.
I
If you
think
know, you
they're
know.
throwing a little shade at WWE.
Yeah.
Did you see Tony Khan throwing shade like 10 minutes after Vince retired?
Yes, I heard about that. I
That
heard about that. I thought that was so funny.
was great.
And like he even talked about this a while back, like when Vince McMahon retires and stuff.
I love it. I love
I bet
every
TK is
single
taking glee
second
and
of
all
it.
that.
Because Stephanie Mann's not. She hasn't been the owner for just like a few. Well, she technically has been owner for like a month now
Mm-hmm.
when he stepped down. But Tony Khan's the longest CEO right now in wrestling.
But yeah,
Well,
as
I
long as
don't.
tender.
I don't know if you count Scott Demora as CEO.
I don't know.
I don't know if you count that. I don't even think he's a CEO. Glad Hangman's in action. He hasn't been ever since he lost against CM Punk. He's kind of not been seen a lot.
Yeah, I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want him to get lost in the shelf off.
No, for real.
I'm glad they're putting him with the Dark Order a little bit to get them back going a
Yeah,
little bit.
giving him something to do, give him some TV time.
Some guess the Dark Order only has 4 members now. I don't know if Anna Jay's still with them or not.
Yeah, I know it's a little confusing.
Four
Yeah, with
left.
her heel turn, I mean, what's really going on with that?
Ten's gonna go singles. 3 left. Even he's gonna take his mask off and he's gonna be something else. 2 left. Cole Cabana could still be with them, but I don't know.
I mean, from what I know, Colt's still involved in the company, so I don't
Colt and
know.
CM Punk has got a lot of, and like Tony Khan didn't want to talk about it, so there's something there. I'm
See,
sure.
that does make me think that there's definitely something there if he doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, what even is their beef?
Well, CM Punk sued Colt Cabana. I think Colt Cabana sued CM Punk, and this is like years ago. Now
Yeah,
CM Punk doesn't want him involved in the company, and then he blames the people on the roster, but like on the roster page, they were side by side. On the
you know
roster.
that's intentional. You know that's intentional.
It really was. It kind of was, but they do it in alphabetical order. CM
Yeah.
Punk, Colt
That
Cabana,
makes sense. Yeah.
but CM Punk's not the boss. He's not. He doesn't get to pick who gets fired and who gets used. And
Right.
just don't talk. I mean, I like Colt Cabana more than a lot of other wrestlers. He's a unique wrestler, fight with
I think he's
unique
awesome.
Colt
unique
Cabana's cool.
moves.
He had this thing on Instagram where if you mail him one of his trading cards, he'll mail you an autograph card. So I mailed him one like a couple of his like base cards, and he mailed me back like this big autographed like to Carly, like from Pro Wrestling Tees, and like one of his indie cards that was autographed. It was really cool. I have it like up on my shelf.
A class act, man. That's a class act.
Yeah, I think you showed that when we did the trading
Yeah, no,
card
it was really cool. He sent
thing.
me like 2 things. It was really neat.
That's really cool.
How many things has CM Punk sent me? 0. So I don't know. He's excited.
Caleb, thanks for watching.
Yeah, once again,
Thank
appreciate it,
Darby.
man.
Not yet. Darby's been a wrestler for I don't know how long, but Jeff's done a lot over his career. But I think
Yeah.
Darby will get there.
I think Darby has the potential to be better than Jeff is. Like when Darby is Jeff's age, I think he will be better. He will surpass Jeff Hardy.
Right.
But, like
I
now,
mean,
is
because
he like,
Darby,
Jeff has a 20, 30-year career behind him or however long he's wrestled for. But
exactly.
I think Darby has the potential if he, keeps his act clean and all that
I
good
think
stuff.
Darby even said himself that Jeff paved the way for performers like him to do what he's doing today.
Yeah, and that style of wrestling for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm not gonna start this up again. My dog coming in.
Listen,
I'm not, start,
Oh God, your dog.
I'm not starting it up again. I even locked the door and he still gets it up. I don't think this door locks.
he wants on the show.
But yeah, with Darby Allin, Jeff Hardy created a whole match. The TLC. He created an entire match.
Yeah.
Entire like genre of wrestling unto itself.
He went up
Stemming from the backyard wrestling.
He went up a whole balcony into the Swanton. He went up a truck into the Swanton. He's one of the main wrestlers put his body on the line. And
it shows,
like early in his career, it never would show, but as the years went on, it's finally showing. But I think when Darby gets to like how Jeff Hardy is now, he'll be able to say that he's up there because he's still young.
Yeah.
He's still young. He's not even in his prime. Well, I don't know if he's in his prime yet or not. I don't know how old he is.
He's in his late 20s, early 30s. I think he's approaching 30, if not already turned 30.
Darby's got it. He's got a lot more years left in than Jeff Hardy does.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the blade's busted open.
That would hurt.
Jeez.
Who's bleeding? Blade?
Yep.
Yeah.
I let it leave for 2 seconds and then someone's bleeding. Like last time I left and I missed Brian Cage. I'm not missing anything tonight. Chris, ready to see some. Yeah, Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker.
I love Jamie Hayter.
It's been a while since Jamie Hayter's been on.
She's so good too.
If Paige comes,
If
Paige comes to AEW, I want one segment with them.
I think she will.
Because if you ever seen the Paige movie,
I have not.
Fighting with
it's really good, actually.
That actor looks just like Jamie Hayter.
She does, though. She does. I recommend the movie. It's really good.
Is it?
They have a movie and they have a documentary that the movie's based on, I believe.
Who played Paige in
the movie?
Is it Florence Pugh?
It's if you've ever seen Black Widow, it's the Black Widow's sister. I've seen that movie.
I have to look it up.
She's suplex.
Hard-hitting match for the opener. Not bad at all. Oh, lands on his feet. What's up with the lights? Did you notice that?
Is it Fighting with My Family? Is that the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened with the lights?
Oh, Lena.
You noticed that? It went dark for a second.
It's Florence Pugh. She was the girl in Midsummer.
Yeah. I know her from
She's a great actress.
I know her from Black Widow. Like, she's a very good actor. I mean, actress. But I wish Paige could wrestle and they could team up, and I don't want to see Paige be a manager again because it didn't go over too well in WWE.
They mistreated her in WWE when it came to that kind of stuff.
But they said that she's signed.
I don't
know how true that is though. She got into a car accident.
Man, there was a time when I thought Daniel Garcia and Willie Udo were both schmucks. And it's like, look what AEW did with them.
Yeah.
Look at a little video package. when Wheeler Yuta first showed up in AEW was on, when they were still in Jacksonville, I think. No fans. First match, he of course lost, but like since that first day, I said that he was going to be a major star in AEW. Well, my friends didn't believe me, but now he's one of the main focuses on AEW.
Yeah,
I
he's
would
huge
not have
right
believed
now.
you. I
And then,
would
and
not. He had
then-
those pants. Those pants
then-
were so bad. I
then
was
like an
blinded by
Asian,
the pants.
then like an Asian guy is named being Wheeler Yuta. It's so unique. He's got a unique moveset. I believe in the next 2-3 years he'll be one of the biggest stars in AEW.
Yeah, he's great.
Oh yeah, that's believable completely.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my friends didn't believe me, and now they're actually saying, "Hey, you were right." And like this was like a year ago, and like in a year's time, he's so much progressed.
My husband kept saying about 2.0. I was like, I hate 2.0. I'm like, they're lame. And he's like, no, they're going to be great. And I'm like, no, man. I was like, these guys sucks.
They have their fans.
The guy with the long hair, he's good with Jericho. He makes think of a younger Jericho. If he ever.
I love Matt Menard. I love Matt Menard. 5-star Matt Menard.
See, I still know him as their other names. Like they changed them. Matt Lee and Jeff Parker. I don't know. Is that supposed to be their real names they're going by now?
I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm not sure their real names.
If they're sports entertainers, then sports entertainers have stage names, right?
Yeah, exactly. Good point.
Don't quote me on it.
So they're technically not sports entertainers. They're going by their real names. Sports entertainers go by stage names. Was Claudia about to come out before the commercial break? Science.
I think he's already out, and they went straight to commercial. Need more senseless commercials.
God, these commercials, they kill me.
Like commercials are at an all-time low, especially with that commercial. What is it? Google play this song. I don't know what the song is. I'm not gonna. Like you probably know the commercial I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Everyone knows what that song's.
There's this one insurance commercial that's like no jingles, where they have like a fake jingle for a fake insurance company, and all I can remember is the fake jingle and not the actual insurance company. And I'm just
man,
I can't.
Can't even figure out what they're selling.
Not a clue. It's Tippy Top Insurance. That one. It's not even a real insurance company.
Oh my god.
I'm like, you guys aren't doing your job right. You can't even advertise correctly.
The only commercial I really like is Jimmy John's, maybe.
We don't even have those here. I don't even think we get those commercials because we don't have Jimmy John's up here.
Like there was a local
Donuts commercial instead.
There was a local commercial near me that it was like years ago, but they got fined and sued because they was putting like it was like a furniture commercial, but they were putting like inappropriate stuff. I don't know how they got that aired.
It's the South. It's different down there.
Local commercials are something else, man. I love
local Texas commercials are my favorite. Whenever I go down south, I'm like, these commercials are great. The HEB commercials are my fave.
Yeah. Classic ones down here.
What's Claudio going on about? My husband got offered tickets for the Ring of Honor show tomorrow night.
Oh,
so, nice. I guess it's gonna be in Massachusetts, right?
But we're already going to Dynamite on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Y'all are.
Yeah.
He's good at his camera stance for these promos.
Yeah. He tugged on Superman's cape. That was a good line. I like that one.
He didn't know where he was gonna stay at the goal line. I think
I don't know. I've never been overly interested in Cesaro or Claudio.
he's good at his camera stance with his promos. Like, finally, maybe just for a few seconds, but
There he
there's
is.
the man. There he is.
Finally.
There he is. He's there.
just for a few seconds. But it's better than nothing.
He makes these little appearances over the last few weeks that are just a few seconds long, and then he goes away.
It's something because before they ain't talk about it, they want to use him. They don't want to. Wordplay. He's gonna be met the open challenge.
Yeah, who's fighting Wardlow next?
It's a nice look for the belt now. The black on gold. It's nice.
See, that's a nice belt. Look at that. Sparkly.
See, I love it when it's like the leather with the gold, because the diamonds on it sparkle and the gold on it stands out very much. And I really like that.
Shiny.
Yeah.
Dante and
Doesn't look
Moriarty.
rusty.
Yeah.
Those tag team belts in WWE, they look rusty.
All of them look the same. Like the Universal and WWE, two different colors.
Mhm.
Women, SmackDown women, Raw women look the same, two different colors. That's what I like
Yeah.
about AEW is each belt looks different.
And shiny.
Yeah, like WWE's belts used to be so much better, but
They all look like when you dig up like change from the bottom of your purse, like how the coins look kind of rusty, like not shiny anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how they look, and they slapped them on a belt, a rusty ass belt.
a lot.
Not too far from the truth at all, right there.
CM Punk, when CM Punk and Danielson come back, then he's gonna have to prove himself, and a few others. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly. There's a lot of people out.
I don't find Claudio overly interesting. I just don't. I don't think he's got a lot of personality. Does the swingy move. Like, he's okay. But I think it's just like in the absence
Yeah.
of Danielson and Cole and CM Punk, like he's, I don't know, something like new for a moment, but he just kind of rates like in the middle.
I think he's definitely acquired taste for some fans.
I think the swinging move is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I'm sorry. You guys can come for me in the
Yeah,
comments.
You can either
dumb.
love it or hate it,
It's so dumb.
Oh, fast-paced match here.
Dante just like floats through the air.
Oh,
I wish Max Caster could mention Mr. McMahon's promo, but it was taped Fridays. Last Friday.
I know.
I mean, no, this Wednesday. So if he's on Dynamite next Wednesday, he will. Whenever he gets that mic again, he'll be talking about it.
Look at
I
that.
hope so. I mean, that's like the topic right now in the world
So I'm
of
going to be
wrestling.
at that Dynamite, so I'm like really hoping to see I love the Acclaimed so much. I'm so hoping they're there.
Yeah, that's so good.
I'm excited I get to see Ricky Starks and Danhausen. I'm real happy about that.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
I
Oh, that's
love
gonna
Ricky
be so
Starks.
fun.
I love Ricky Starks.
It's kind of funny because if it wasn't for the pandemic, I don't think he'd be in AEW right now. He'd be still in NWA. Right, that's where he were, but
Probably, yeah.
they released a lot of people, and then Cody Rhodes actually got him to AEW.
Mm-hmm.
But it worked out for the best.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot there any high flying moves. A lot of his highlights are high flying moves. Right now, he's kind of wrestling, doing a lot of
I mean, he
armbar
can do
wrestling.
technical wrestling, but I guess like his bread and butter is high flying.
Mm.
Like right now, they're doing a lot of. Lee Moriarty's got a submission hold on Dante, so I think he can do more than high flying. That's just what people.
I think that's what stands out about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Warrior's taking charge at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I got Moriarty winning this match. Get some wins. Lost his last two.
Yeah, yes, right. He did.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
forgot all
Dante's been
about that.
winning very often of late.
Whoever wins out of this, they definitely desperately need to win. Whoever wins this, Dante or Moriarty.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Like in the rankings this last week, Scorpio Sky's still number one, and yet he lost
Really?
against Wardlow, and he hasn't been on there in like 2 weeks. How are you number one and you lose? And I'll never understand it. That's why Tony, I've tweeted this over and over. I've emailed AEW over and over. I could do a better job at that. Ranking all the updating the rankings, updating title history days, updating, and actually having an accurate ranking system. And like I do a top 10, like 10 for
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of hard to do when a lot of tag teams injured, but I feel like I could do better. Who's ever in charge?
One of
just-
these days, Tony Khan's going to give us some jobs.
I'm
tweeting him and emailing him enough.
I know I'm just a fan, but I feel like I could do better of whoever's got that position.
Like, I'm not sure what I could do for AEW, but I would literally do anything besides be a nurse still during this pandemic
Yeah.
at this point in my life.
That's
I've had enough.
understandable.
I've had enough.
That is completely understandable.
That was a good move. Without commercial.
Yeah, that was nice.
But yeah, the top 5 is Scorpio Sky, number 1 somehow. Hangman, Jay Lethal, Eddie Kingston, and Powerhouse Hobbs.
Huh.
Eddie Kingston will go back down to 5 since he lost.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got up there. He hasn't had any matches besides this last one in Blood and Guts. No.
Oh, this is not a bad match at all.
No, it's
I'm
not bad
enjoying
at
it
all.
very much.
I think one of these times for get people to shut up about Dante can only do high flying is put him in a submission match with like Daniel Garcia,
That's a good idea. That's
Daniel
good.
Garcia, or when Bryan Danielson comes back.
Oh man.
Do you remember that match between Jungle Boy and Kyle O'Reilly a little ways back?
Yeah.
And because Jungle Boy does a lot of like not as much like high flying as Dante, but a lot of like jumping around and a lot of he did a lot of like flying moves with Luchasaurus. But when he fought one-on-one with Kyle O'Reilly, who's so technical like that, it really highlighted how technical Jungle Boy could be. And I think Dante Martin would shine a lot like that too.
A lot of people say Bryan Danielson's the best technical wrestler, but I say it's Kyle O'Reilly. Because I've seen a lot of his. I followed him throughout his career, not just in AEW, and he's one of the best technical wrestlers. Like in ROH when he was there, best.
Yeah.
NXT best.
I mean, he's definitely up there with the best technical wrestlers.
like before he got injured, he was so hot. He beat won the battle royal. He beat uh, Jeff Hardy. Yeah, Jeff Hardy. I think he
Yeah.
beat. He beat Jungle Boy. Like there's a few others.
I think what
Darby.
makes Brian Danielson the best though is that he has more stamina, and I think he's more entertaining to watch than Kyle
Yeah.
O'Reilly.
I feel like Kyle O'Reilly should have won that match against Moxley. Like that'd have been. He cheated.
Oh man, did you see that?
He's gonna join. Oh, I hope not. I don't, he's already got Jade. He doesn't need. He should join Gresham at this point.
Blatant cheating. Like, wow.
Is Dante about to turn on Matt Sydal at this point? Because he's looking at Sydal like. Sydal can do it. Matt Sydal's best move, well, it was on him, but he was doing. It was when he was in WWE. He did the his move from the top rope, and then when he flipped, and then he came off, Randy Orton did the RKO like in midair.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Second. He was 2 seconds from hitting the floor, and Randy Orton was able to do an RKO.
That was one of the best RKOs I've ever seen him pull.
That was his best. That was the best RKO probably.
Yeah, that and the Seth Rollins one at WrestleMania.
If Kyle O'Reilly would have beat John Moxley, that would have been so unexpected. Like with all those injuries they had.
Yeah.
But Moxley was probably the only like they didn't have Claudio, so he was their only big name going to Forbidden Door. A lot of people complain about the ROH pay-per-view that all the matches are AEW talent. Like Serena AEW, Mercedes AEW.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the way I see it, I mean,
well, it's like, do you want people
Tony
to watch?
owns it all, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I wish they would have kept Deonna Purrazzo around.
Yeah.
I feel like she's better than Mercedes. She was treated horribly in WWE, but in Impact, she's put on so many great matches.
Mm.
Oh my God, look at Rebel with the sandbag. I can't.
I thought that was a baby at first.
I
She was
can't.
coming out.
Coming out with a literal sandbag.
Brett looks good in the red and black.
How's that kid get a shirt off? Oh, there was a few weeks ago, like they were chatting, like "shut the f up." No, like there was kids saying it front row.
That's funny.
Yep, Jamie Hayter time. Yeah,
I think we've seen Sky Blue before.
yeah, she's been AEW a lot.
Oh, Brett's face.
I hope they sign her to ROH. But I could have probably booked this better. I want to see a decent 10, 15-minute women's match. Like,
Yeah, you're going to get about 3.
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
Also, from the promo, this Wednesday.
Yeah, fight like an 8-year-old girl. That was a great promo.
Oh, that was so good.
It was emotional. You can feel it.
Do any of you know who AQA is in AEW?
AQA.
Well, she was with AEW, but she retired from wrestling, and I guess she's no longer with the company. I don't know. She was in ROH the last pay per view they did, but her first match was a botch fest, and then they signed her after that.
Huh.
That's a waste of money.
I mean, if you think about it, yeah, it is a big waste of money.
Like her first match was against Jade Cargill on Rampage, and like Jade, like she was on the top rope, and Jade was supposed to catch her, but she just slips off the top rope, and then
Ouch.
it is really awkward. I've been in those awkward moments because I was referee. I know how embarrassing they are.
I would assume, like, when you're in the middle of the match, I mean, you just got to keep going. Even if you do make a mistake, you got to keep it going. Got to keep it going.
Everyone's looking at you, and then you're under pressure because wrestlers are talking to you in the ring.
Yeah.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, jeez.
It was good.
You're Brit being Brit.
The other girl, Ashley, she's very good. I've seen her at a few local shows in Nashville, and she's really good. Very nice too. I didn't even like go up to her, and she just gave me a free picture and song behind it. So.
Oh, that's cool.
That's so nice.
Yeah, the right battle.
Is that like the main event? What's the main event tonight?
I'm assuming it's Gresham versus Daniels, but
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's what I was thinking.
Can it be the rap battle?
Oh, I would love it if it was a rap battle. That'd be great for a main event.
I want to see John Cena and Max Caster. Like, well,
That'd
no,
be cool.
Thugonomics John Cena. Because Johnson actually praised Max Caster. That would have been so good if she would have caught that. I don't know what she was going for, though. Jamie Hayter's going to get the pin.
That backbreaker that Jamie Hayter does is so good.
No. Yeah, Britt Baker's going to get the pin, probably. Or a submission.
Yeah, I think she's trying to get or at least try to get the submission. Oh. Damn, Jamie just went in there and clocked her.
Great.
Yep, Britt's going to... A good finish.
Yeah.
Good pacing. Too sweet. Too sweet, Britt Baker.
And I just noticed that Rebel kind of has a Scott Hall look going with her outfit. There's the Game of Thrones thing. They put so much money into this.
So mad about how
the
Game ended.
preview.
Oh, speaking of putting too much money into something, I don't know if you heard about this, Carly, but in California, it's going to be a 1 million seat arena. And like we were talking about, what wrestling match could sell that out? No wrestling match could sell that out. You have to bring Andre the Giant back from the dead, and that still wouldn't be enough. They've already started building on it. But here's like a thing they put together of what it's going to look like.
What the fuck is that?
For 1 million, it's supposed to be a soccer arena, but it's going to be where you could have concerts and other events too. That's not the real thing. It's just something they made to show what's going to look like.
Oh my god! Where the parking?
Exactly.
It's a problematic.
The bathrooms.
lines on top of lines.
Being able to actually see, you wouldn't even see anything. You would just be watching everything on a screen with a million other people who probably have COVID, and that's like it's where like the next strain of COVID will come from.
I don't see.
I mean, yes, it could be very
That's
problematic.
it will
both
mutate
ways.
there in that
I don't know
stadium.
who. I don't know who. I don't know
How that
how.
will happen.
I don't know how the state of Cal. I don't know how they got that approved. Whoever is.
Jeez.
I wonder who's putting the money into that too.
Also, who watches soccer in
No one.
the United States?
I mean, not really a lot of people. I
No-
mean,
no
there's
one.
a small percentage of Americans that enjoy soccer, but not many.
Nobody watches
But
soccer.
like, people's gonna be doing concerts.
Like
here,
where
too.
did USA place in the last World Cup? Does anybody know? I don't.
I have no clue.
Exactly. See,
I
no.
never watched soccer besides me playing soccer when I was younger, but I never really kept up with it. I couldn't tell you one soccer player's name.
David Beckham, and I don't even know if he plays anymore. I just know he's married to Posh Spice. That's all I got.
But,
I have
that's
no.
just-
I don't know the names of any players.
Also, like the security on a million people, like I
I'd
feel
like
like
to
that's
go
a really
there.
good place for like a terrorist threat or domestic terrorism.
Yeah,
or
that'd be like a
Like,
that'd be
even if
like
a
a huge target.
like even if a
our
gun
gun
went
laws
off,
are not very good here. In
like
case
even if a
nobody
gun
picked up
went
on
off,
that about
like if
the
a gun
United
went off,
States.
you wouldn't even be able to hear it probably because of. So they
It'd
just
be a
keep
lot of
on.
people. Yeah.
I couldn't hear it. Or I hope they would. But yeah, I don't know how they got that approved, or
I,
whoever's putting the money into that.
It's so
Like,
problematic.
what's the big? It's
I
one of
can't
the.
think of anywhere I'd like to be less than in that stadium.
It's big. It's one of the big.
Probably
music
with like
awards.
Ric Flair. I would like to not be with Ric Flair, and then even less so in that stadium, seated next to Ric Flair.
It's one of the big.
Seated between Ric Flair and Vince McMahon in that stadium would be like my own personal hellscape.
They've always started. They've always started making it. It's supposed to be 2023 in the summer. They're put like it's some kind of end of the year awards thing. I guess some kind of big awards that they're planning on having it there. I don't know who improved this and who's putting the money into this. That's a waste of money. A lot of waste of money.
I'd go there to see Orange Cassidy wrestle as the Fire Ant.
Yeah.
That's what I would go there for.
There's nothing
Can't miss
today.
that.
You can bring Michael Jackson back from the dead, and I cannot sell that place out.
You could
1
bring back
million.
Jimi Hendrix, Prince, Elvis, and Michael Jackson back from the dead for a one-time only
sell it
concert,
out.
and I don't know that I would even that would be enough to bring me to that stadium.
Then, like, it's not even about packing us, like making a profit off that. Like, it's probably a lot of money just to run an event there.
The environmental impact.
Yeah.
Aren't like people in California supposed to be really like good to the environment?
I mean, they
Or
don't have the best.
Tesla
They don't
lives.
have the best air in there anyway. I mean, because it's smoggy and everything in the air.
Just bad. It all seems bad.
And then you have those seats in the air where the smog is. Wow.
Or you can breathe in the smoke from the wildfires. Either one.
Right.
So,
Just
all right, Davari.
Wow.
Really, out of anyone you could bring in.
people can't afford to buy gas or like houses, but let's build this 1 million person stadium.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
What even do we live in right now? I don't know.
Like, no one, I bet no
Jeez.
one was paying attention to that. All right, Davari. That's such a lame.
Oh, it's time.
There's always other people.
Just turn
Don't
that
know who you
shirt
are.
down, man.
This is gonna be funny.
What the hell is he? Damn, Bobby Lashley's sisters. So stupid.
Oh man.
Oh, okay, that was a deep cut right there. Okay, that was funny.
That was good. At the very.
That was funny. I'll give him that.
I was surprised by the lack of by the actual coherency.
Right. Cultural appropriation. That was funny. You just round that with that.
I'm not feeling anything out of this yet. Mass Cash needs to amp it up.
Oh, that was good. Whoa. Pause. Get Billy. Like
That's
the hell. Oh. No.
Dang.
That was nice. I like that one.
Now it's getting
He
better.
bought the company just to burn the footage.
He brought the Pokemon in this one.
I think the clan got this one. They got
Mass
this
Cash
Yeah.
should have went that amped up when it started. I hope that's not it from him. He can't come up with nothing to beat that.
He's like, you gonna let him talk about your dad?
Dad, it is.
The folks can start fighting.
He choked up like B Rabbit did. Yeah, his boys are choking. That's the best reaction to it. Let it ass boy. You couldn't ask for a better reaction to that. Oh man.
And that went exactly how I expected it to. It was everything I dreamt it would be and more.
Oh damn. That dude Billy threw out landed kind of rough. Ouch.
I knew it in some kind of brawl. Trash can.
Don't you disrespect Oscar's home.
Is he about to turn on? He's going to turn on Austin. No, I thought he was. He in that kind of stance, he was going to grab the trash can from him.
That was a good. That was a good segment. I can't lie.
That was
That was
good.
pretty. That was pretty entertaining.
I was sports entertained.
Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels back in action.
Little throwback.
One of
Throwback
his best
match.
matches was AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe versus. Oh no, who was it? It was. Yeah, it was AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Daniels. That was one of the best
Yeah.
matches in TNA history.
Oh man, you got. I don't know if
Well,
y'all seen the footage of Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett beating up Ric Flair.
I feel like this is a wrap now. After hitting that rap
Is the
battle,
promo part before where Jay Lethal is doing the Ric Flair impression?
No,
Have you seen it?
no,
Oh, there's
yeah, I
just
seen the
like
impression, but
the pro.
this one ever him and it was like a I guess they're doing like a promo for the match that's coming up, and Ric Flair's walking outside and Jay Lethal jumped him, and then Jeff Jarrett jumped in.
Pep Thunder Rosa versus whoever that is. I can't pronounce her name.
Matt Sydal, Lee Moriarty.
I actually want to see that match. I think it may be
Why
pretty
is it all
good.
going to be announced tomorrow night at Ring of Honor? Like, I feel like it has. Getting like really nervous
All right.
about the matches
Give
I'm going
Brian
to see at
Cage
Dynamite.
Cheeseburger's back.
Cheeseburger.
Yeah, Willow's losing that match. Colt Cabana. Yes, Brian Cage. I can't even see any discs. Slow down, Excalibur.
Yeah, he's going pretty
You
fast.
can't tell that man to slow down.
He always
Look at him
goes
see.
super fast when he does that.
Roosh
He's
and
good at
Dragon
that.
Lee.
I'm going to have to watch this for Dalton Castle and the boys.
Slow down, Excalibur. I can't hear what you're saying.
Wow, he is going in fast forward mode speed.
The best
Excalibur needs to
commentator.
get paid by the word.
He's the best commentator. He'll be able to go that fast and not make a mistake.
Yeah, that's talent. That is talent,
No
definitely.
other commentator can do that. Like in that one breath, he's able to do all that
And that's not easy to do at all. It is
Mm-mm.
not.
and not make a mistake either. Yeah, they did that little Ari Davari promo. I don't think anyone paid attention to it. I thought it was a commercial. I want Johnny Wrestling AEW. Yeah, I would, but I don't know if he's going to come.
You see, that's the thing though. Now that Vince isn't in power anymore, I mean, he may
He's
just
very
go back
weary
to
of where he
WWE.
goes. He doesn't want to go back to NXT. He doesn't want to. I don't know what he wants to do really. That was. Yeah, I wish Max Caster would have went amped up from the start, but I liked it. It was
I thought it was pretty good. It was funny.
yeah, it was very different. I liked it.
Just about what I expected.
I'd like to see more of those sprinkled, throughout the year. That'd be fun.
Max Caster draws pretty good ratings on Dynamite, so maybe it was at the end of the shows, Rampage, so maybe that'll
Everybody loves the Acclaimed.
something I'm
Yeah,
saying.
they've become huge fan favorites now.
Maybe they could start winning matches. Just maybe.
Yeah.
Johnny Wrestling in the comments. Mikey Roy. Surprised you're not talking about Hulk Hogan. I said the same thing because now you're probably going to talk about Hulk Hogan. Mark, still WrestleMania 32, and I saw the next few days. Serial. And I saw those. I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what that's supposed to mean or what.
The New Day's entrance when they came out from the cereal box.
Sarah Smith there and saw the new days here. Okay.
I'm not sure what he means.
I didn't watch that WrestleMania, so I don't know.
That was the last good WrestleMania. I feel like.
That was a really good WrestleMania. That
Well, I don't know.
year.
The one with Rollins and Triple H was good.
Mm-hmm.
But it was pretty good. Why Jay Lethal?
How old is Christopher Daniels? Isn't he like 50?
You're not gonna believe me if I tell you.
He's over 50, right?
52.
52.
Wow, really?
Someone told me he was 60.
He's in like crazy good shape.
Yeah, he has the eye. He has the eye contact in his eye.
Yeah, I
That's why
noticed
you
that.
can't see the bloodshot. They said his eye's perfectly fine, but it just never will go back. His eye will
Yeah.
always be bloodshot.
Saddam Singh is like almost as tall as the top rope, like standing on
Yeah,
the
that
ground.
is nuts.
Wild.
Him and Greg Khali's the tag team would be unstoppable. I feel like. Oh, she was head
Daniels hit
first
that
onto the
pretty hard.
barricade. All out's, yeah, all out's coming up. I'll be there at it.
You going?
Yeah, I got my. When they went off, I got the Rampage and all out tickets.
Nice.
That's exciting.
I hope MJF's there. He's one of the main reasons I wanted it. I wanted to like get it, like film a video and tell him something that my friend Chris said. Like like grab a clip from this video, like from our podcast, and show it to MJF
Yeah,
and him film him talking about Chris.
that'd
I
be
want to show
awesome.
Chris and see his reaction.
Woo!
That'll be priceless. Like them in person, that'd be priceless.
Hell yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, another suicide. Yeah.
Jay Lethal's look so good.
I hope Samoa Joe shows up at the end of this. I feel like he has to. If he wins
I mean, I
this.
hope so. It'd be nice to see him on TV.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't seen him in a minute.
He's supposed to be back tomorrow night in the pay-per-view, so
Yeah.
he's kind of injury prone a little bit. Like the last few years of him wrestling, he was like that in WWE.
These medication commercials. Jeez. And like the side effects are much worse than the
Oh, any
than what you're
like
taking
fun
it
fact,
for.
any medication you see advertised on TV is a new medication that costs $1 jillion and your insurance won't cover it.
Oh my god.
I hate Liberty Mutual commercials.
Oh god, I'm fixing the songs. Liberty, liberty, liberty.
It's like cheesiest commercials.
Oh my god. That's Adam Singh so tall. Just standing in the background, looming.
Yeah, I went to I searched Vince McMahon. It says Vince McMahon is a retired American professional wrestling promoter. His net worth went up a lot today after he retired.
Oh, gross.
That makes sense.
Rich, gross old man.
$2.4 billion.
Oh.
Jeez.
Like his net worth went up like a lot when he retired.
That's no surprise.
What people need that much money for?
He has 3 parents. No, never mind. Vincent J. McMahon and Ricky. Mr. McMahon has a brother, Roderick McMahon the second. Looks nothing like Mr. McMahon.
Oh.
Is Vince McMahon going to become all elite?
I highly doubt it. That's funny thought.
A lot of people say that, like they made the graphic.
That's right. I'm all elite.
You better be worried about not being all. Also, there's supposed to be a lot of stuff come out about him about.
I believe it 100%.
The New York Post is supposed to have a big thing together pretty soon.
I 100% believe he was forced to retire today before big news breaks.
Oh yeah, that's what I think. The board voted him out.
I think he knew
Not
about
that like WWE fans would demand for him to retire. They'd probably still be chanting his name. Thank you, Vince, so much for all you've done.
Yeah, tonight. I don't see. I feel like they pump booze and thank you, Vince, into the crowd. So
they do. They do that all the time.
Like when they want someone to get cheered, they do that with the crowd.
It's so gross.
Oh yeah, you can't see his bloodshot eye. Might be her wearing that contact in the ring. I don't know.
Ugh, only a 2 count. Oh. Lethal.
He has the best combination moves.
Yeah.
He just did 2 moves
to the
in one.
top.
Flying elbow.
Oh. You see, you're trying to do. He's trying to do the figure 4. That was hilarious.
It almost backfired.
Yeah.
I love this move he's about to do. Him and Ricky Starks did this move perfectly.
Oh.
That was nice.
It was kind of like that, but Ricky Starks picked him up the right second and did his finisher.
Oh gosh, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, there it goes.
The lethal injection is always so good.
Love that move.
He hit that pretty nicely too.
I still say lethal and Starks, that one of the best Rampage matches in Rampage history.
Yes, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Like when we were watching that on here, like the timing and everything was on point.
Yeah. No, they're not done. They are not done.
Come on, Joe.
This would be a perfect time for Joe to come out.
Oh.
Ouch! Oh my God. That was a hell of a fall he had to take.
God.
Got a minute left. I guess he's not coming out.
Jeez.
He has to do something.
He said, watch this, Joe.
Putting it in his own submission hold.
Insult to injury. Ugh.
Sanjay Dutt doesn't even do anything. Why is he out here?
He's just there to yell.
You're cussing him out.
He's out. He is out. He's yelling at an unconscious man.
Now he's cussing the camera out.
Oh my.
Cameraman's gonna get it too.
He really showed his anger tonight.
Yeah. I'm so surprised that Joe didn't come out.
I am too.
Hopefully he's
Huh.
ready for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I thought he doing something on Dynamite or Rampage this week. They're sure letting it be known that he's got hell to pay tomorrow.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it.
Sanjay Dutt is really. I feel like Sanjay Dutt is the one in this match, really. At this point.
He's the hottest one out there. He's more pissed off than anyone out there for some reason.
He's not even in the match.
Fired up. Oh
What
my
an
God.
episode.
What a day in wrestling, in the wrestling
Yeah,
world.
I wish Joe would have been there. Yeah, what a day. I was. What was I doing when that happened? I don't know what I was doing, but I looked at my phone and then said Vince McMahon had retired, and then I went on Twitter and see what was trending. Then it was blowing up. I was really happy, but at the same time, it's not going to change anything in WWE. Because
Hmm.
just like CM Punk said, I'd like to think WWE would be better off when he's gone, but it's gonna get taken over by his idiotic daughter and his doofus son-in-law.
Yeah, I remember that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Mr. Jacobs, you weren't there at the Twitter chat. I think I went on a full blown rant of all the things I would change. I was like, I would get rid of the stupid brand split. I'm like, the
Yeah.
product's garbage. Get rid of the rusty ass belts. They look rusty. I'm like,
All
the
valid.
creative was saying, like, just vacate all the titles, all of them. I was like, snatch it right out of Roman's hands. 700 days, snatch it. Throw it in a Walmart bin. Tournaments for everybody. New titles. Everybody's in a tournament. Take them
That's
all away.
fair. That's fair.
But big changes at WWE. Big plans.
Man.
Starting with the
Actually
rusty
can't wait to
ass
see what the
belt.
future holds for WWE. I mean, everything is going to change. Don't know how, but it's going to be some changes.
I think there'll be some, but not a lot. I think the product is what it is, and the fans keep watching it. They get 3 million viewers. Like,
Yeah, they're going to watch
people-
either way. So
Brock Lesnar, he's not gonna. I guess he's out of WWE, but they had the perfect opportunity to pick someone else and to pick
Mhm.
Goldberg. Another rematch that we've already seen. I don't want to see Goldberg or Brock Lesnar.
Goldberg's old.
He never
yeah, I
was.
mean,
He never was good when he even started wrestling. Never was good then. Never was good now.
Right.
To see that. I didn't watch WCW back in the day, so I don't know who the hell Goldberg is. I just
He
know
sucked then. He sucked then. He sucks now. He'll
I
always
watched
suck.
one match with him. I think it was with Brock Lesnar or somebody, and it was the most garbage match I've ever seen. It
William
was like a
Regal.
bunch of finishers, and he was terrible.
In WCW, William Regal exposed Goldberg. All he could do was a spear to
Yeah.
jackhammer. He exposed Goldberg on national TV. I don't see
They
the hype
need-
behind Goldberg.
New talent. They need
yes,
To
new
bring up-
talent.
new
perfect
talent,
opportunity
new
would've been-
stars.
I say would have been Johnny Gargano versus Roman or someone
Hmm.
different. There's plenty of people.
Somebody needs to rip the belts out of the Usos and Roman's hands and just be done with it. They don't even need to nobody needs to beat them. They just need to take them out of their hands and say, you're done.
like,
You don't get
pay-per-views-
titles for a long time.
Their pay-per-views like in
Yeah.
a week. So, but I don't know. That's their stuff, and I don't really watch it. Probably still won't watch it, even though management's because
Yeah.
even with new management, it still seemed the same. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the Rampage live reaction. Since when will there be a ROH? I'm not for sure. I've been debating on doing that, but I don't know how that works with Bleacher Report. See, last time it was on their Fight TV.
Mhm.
Bleacher Reports is kind of complicated to do.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
don't even know what we watch it on.
It's on
Is it
Bleacher
only on Bleacher Report?
in the U.S. Well, if you have cable, but Bleacher Report's okay, but I prefer Fight TV. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never used Bleacher Report.
it's good. Just get it set up hours before the show starts because for Double or Nothing had a whole problem with that. But yeah, if we do, go to all these on social media accounts in the description below: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Spotify. And if we do, you'll see it there. Of course, Monday we'll be back for whatever we do then. Wednesday Dynamite, Thursday. Guess I'll be on the show. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. And
For their
Friday,
Dynamite review?
yeah.
Who else would be on the show?
We said last night that you may.
Oh, yeah, because I'm going to be at Dynamite. So I don't know. I might be
Mhm.
a mess by Thursday after work and after being up
Yeah.
late for Dynamite. But I'll probably do it because I'll probably want to talk about it. So I don't know.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
thing, everything we did this week will be going on next week. But
Hmm.
yeah, we'll see you guys possibly tomorrow or Monday.
Yep. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.